Well, how are you doing?
How are you getting on, everybody on Zoom? Great to see your faces. And we're warming up here from a cold evening, so people are getting their cups of tea and coming into us. But you're all
very welcome back to the Séamus Arts Centre, and we have a lovely special guest, Éabha McMahon, tonight. But I'd love to kick off with a song from the wonderful Jerry Cullen. Will you kick us off whenever you're ready there? Lovely. Pride the Drogheda.
I live the Belfast Forger.
Lovely.
Farewell, lovely Erin, for now I must leave you. May peace be on your daisy-clad hills. In wild foreign lands I am bound for to praise you and sing of your sweet winding rills. My parents, for my welfare, they did their endeavour, as parents would do for any son. They bound me in my early days to be an engraver, and alas, by that art I'm undone. I set the plates for forging notes, and that I'll ne'er deny, drawn on the bank of Scotland, that company I defied. They traced me into Belfast, all through a hired spy, which parted me from my sweet Erin the Green. It was not for a murder that I received my sentence. I ardently loved all mankind. Through the naked I clothed, I made the acquaintance of a friendship sincere and sublime. When my enemy assailed me, no dagger I drew. He was of a savage temper, with a smile I did subdue. The noble bonds of charity I held all in my view, from my early days in sweet Erin the Green. Belfast, that sweet harbour of commerce and pleasure, William Hill, now he bids you farewell. You're the sweetest in the north, for a talent and a treasure, and may peace and content with you dwell. And though the raging ocean between us now does roll, my heart will be as constant as the needle to the pole. A poor convict I remain, my poor spirit to console, far away from you, my sweet Erin the Green.
What's the name of that song? I'm sorry, I don't know it. The words are
It's called separately, but the Belfast Forger, I know.
Belfast Forger. Gorgeous.
Good mind.
We'll stay with the bowl table there. Is it going to be the devil to your right or the angel on your left shoulder? Catherine or Colin Matthews or Catherine? Which one of you will do a song? Good man yourself.
Apologies, people. I didn't have my mic for Zoom
on. I'm going to ask
okay.
Colin Matthews, who's just fresh in from the pop-up Gaeltacht next door, some cafe shin, to sing a song now.
Okay, well, but while I'm around Aaron, well, it's still around Aaron sean-nós Is there Aaron Ní Choilm and he more do it me Hannah, Ní around then Scott me octa always come Aaron the focal. Okay. Our is meg ternav known on the dentura domium Shada hevnegan svervanum cor dog temenak brocha lagtine lehengan domain is da clo da brihre is da biol tony bean da lemus feyen da na cor is sererin innocent kehi. Last night in strange fields as I roamed, such a vision I had on my way. A young woman so fair to behold that in seconds my heart was astray. Oh, she reached out a welcoming hand, but I knew that it never could be. And before I could kiss her sweet lips, she had vanished forever from me. Agrogel be partoclum fein, is go horhe da medium skriv, ving a gaira la bon knish na grev da vying orhe o inje kehi. Níl accordia rohosta lum fein, con orus a yenov notius. Ac o toshi, the rare rocha, the veil, ní nor did a lave doing kehi. Shouldn't will accordia?
That's it. That's what we want to. That's what we want to hear. Absolutely. Everyone's very welcome. Is it your first time at the session?
No. I was here previously, but I didn't sing before.
You didn't sing. First time singing at the session. You're very, very welcome. Well done.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Well, pop in your cherry here and it's cold night.
Of sorts.
Lovely stuff. I'm going to ask if maybe we'll go over to the Zoomosphere if either Donal would sing a song or if he has someone lined up maybe. I'd like to thank the staff here keeping everything together. I was just told I don't even need to unmute myself. They don't trust me to even unmute myself on Zoom anymore. I'm such a technical disaster here. So we're really spoiled. We're really spoiled with singers and talent and everyone's taking care of us. Donal, hello. How are you, sir?
Fergus, well, good to see you. Thanks a million. We actually do have Gavin lined up, but I'll just give Gavin a wee moment because he didn't get much notice there. But I want to just welcome everybody who's joining us here on Zoom. Can't wait to hear all the songs this evening. I'm joining from Skerries here in North Dublin, not too far, but we have people joining from Austin, Texas, from Idaho, and from our next singer, Gavin's joining from Wexford Town. So can't wait to hear the rest of the songs and, of course, to hear our guest singer, Éabha. So, Gavin, if you're ready, we'll ask you to unmute and you should be ready to go. Over to you. Good man. Thank you.
Okay, doke.
I'll try The Exile's Return. I have wandered an exile mid cold-hearted strangers, far, far from my home and the beautiful Lee. I have struggled alone through all sorrows and dangers, and braved every fate on the land and the sea. Through Columbia's wild forests, or in these spicy bowers, on the great foreign rivers whose sands are of gold, I have sighed for thee still, mid the birds and the flowers. I have loved thee and will till this heart shall grow cold. I have roved with fair maidens, with dark flowing tresses, and beautiful eyes have looked kindly on me. But I thought with regret of the smiles and caresses of a fair-haired young maiden that dwelt by the lea. I have come back again, but she's not in her bower, where the river flows past with its calm tiny wave. I have called her in vain, for the ivy-crowned tower of sweet Inniscarra o'ershadows her grave. The home of my childhood to ruin is fallen, the loved ones that blessed it shall greet me no more. Yet I gaze on it still, joyous vision recalling, though the long grass has grown on the step of the door. I shall rest with them soon, with the shamrock above me, from my own native Cork never more shall I roam, till I'm laid in the grave with the dear ones that loved me, as in death they shall welcome their wanderer home. Sinead.
Thank you so much, Gavin. Back to you, Fergus. Beautiful stuff.
Into the room, Donald, for one here. Gorgeous stuff. Gavin, I know you have to run off for the second half, so we'll miss the heat from your Wexford hearth there in the second half. So thank you so much for giving us a treat of a song there. Now, stalwart member and regular, Catherine, in your own time, sing us a song there.
Okay, this is actually a Wexford song I got from the singing of Aileen Lambert, the Banno Mother's Lament. Oh, the bee. Hold on a minute. Oh, the beans are flowering on Banno Moor, and the corn is shooting outside the door. Oh, but who's to reap them if you two go? Oh, weary on it and weary home. Now Bridgel Lannet is striking one, and 'tis time the neighbours should all be gone. 'Tis short your sleep till the cock will crow. Oh, weary on it and weary home. I will leave you finish the 8-hand reel, for the more I think on it, the more I feel. All the pride of Ireland and long ago. Oh, weary on it and weary home. Now James the Cushla were charged to pray, so a single decade is all we'll say. The ship is early and the clock is slow. Oh, weary on it and weary home. Beside the Greeshock I sit and doze. I have darned their stockings and dirged their clothes, all starched and ironed and white as snow. Oh, weary on it and weary home. Oh, Dúshla Dúlín, 'tis morning now. I will light the fire and I'll milk the cow, but I'll never call you again, I know. Oh, weary on it and weary home. I watch them waving up Carrickhill. I heard them crying, I hear them still. All the summer sunshine has turned to snow. Oh, weary on it and weary home. Oh, weary on it and weary home. That my two children would have to go. Sinead.
Catherine, you're getting love and support from the chat online as well on Zoom.
Thanks.
You can only see me on the screen, don't mind that, but the chat is, and so nice to see people from Austin to Skerries, and Jose, you're in Madrid there logging in, so you're all most welcome. Lovely to see you all. So from Madrid back to Skerries, I'll do a quick song, as it's a lovely quiet night here. I'll do a quick song, and then Donal, we might go to you. And then we'll be very excited to hear from our special guest, Éabha McMahon. So I'll do one. It's just on a nice quiet night. I get to do something I've never sung live before. This was the only one that would calm Senan down when he was crying. We flew over to Manchester and then Newcastle following his rock star mother, and who was gigging. And his first night out of his own bed at home, I had to walk up and down the stairs of the hotel, the emergency exit stairs, up and down and up and down. And this song was keeping him calm and getting him back to sleep. So I'll do a couple of verses of it. Please join in the chorus. Falchester. Dochas uchalin jason men organes nadra lub na chwille is glesha an viogrem la shin dragruor shiluam goch you nagaskat la Tan sail na gola is bogami shan sushin bon Sma vientu lum bilum a story mochri Sma vientu lum bilum as chor Sma vientulum scarlum Gachorlach hidochri Tan sail na gola is bogami Shan sushin bon Sa yia na vart Chadachas in duches shomei Vechlochev jar gevado mocharde gwil O mochush is jak marev yark Gus dien ram mochlei Acher an san van mach egechas an su Sma vientulum bilum a story mochri Sma vientulum bilum a san chor eranti Sma vientulum scarlum Gachorlach edochri Shemo vile knop nach lande daunig tu marvni Shemo vile knoch nach lande daunig tu marvni Thanks for indulging me there. Anything I did right there was Iarla O'Leonard. That wasn't my own version yet. I'll have my own version in another few years, but Iarla O'Leonard has the gorgeous arrangement of that. Donal O'Cara, How are you doing there, sir?
Good man, thank you. Yeah, it was beautiful. Really enjoyed that. And yeah, no wonder Shannon brought him back to home, I'm sure, in that foreign hotel. So we're actually going to have a little special guest before the special guest. This is Lindsay has said that she will sing, but she needs some feedback. So Lindsay's joining us from Idaho, and she wants to ask her teacher a question first. So Éabha, if you can hear me, she's wondering what to sing.
Yes, I'm not sure. This was not expected.
You know that we're doing the you were talking about Senan, maybe soon three. Yeah, I think that's so stunning when you sing that.
Oh, I don't know if I'm. Or do you want me to do the Aroho? Aroho?
We could sing with you. We could all join in with you on the chorus of that one. But soon three's also beautiful. Lindsay has an amazing voice, by the way, so it's going to be gorgeous.
Honey, are you actually talking to us?
Sorry, Ellen, my daughter is here. Here, come in. Say hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
No talking. Sorry. I am not super warmed up, so that's why I'm kind of which one should I do?
Whichever one you prefer.
All right, let's do Oro, I guess. Do you want me to sing it all the way through?
Yeah, give it a go. Thanks a million,
Okay.
Lindsay. Fair play to you. I know you're on the spot. Thank you so much.
Oro shidabahu ya, oro shidabahu ya, oro shidabahu ya. Anisher haktan tauri, oro shidabahu ya, oro shidabahu ya, oro shidabahu ya. Anisher haktan tauri, shidabaha ben balim verba grachu ve'ineven. The good hevra ishelav melach, studiata leshna galeb, oro shedabahu al ya, oro shedabahu al ya, oro shedabahu al ya. Anisher haktan tauri, Tagran you well ek shacht harsal ya ogli arm ya le magada well ir feins ni gana spanek. Is kushil roger chalev, oro shedabahu al ya, oro shedabahu al ya, oro shedabahu al ya. Anisher haktan tauri, Avwilorina vatgo vekin manamien bio in a year ach schachten granja well is mele gashkjak. Eg fogesh van ar hallev, oro shidabahu al ya, oro shidabahu al ya, oro shidabahu al ya. Anisher haktan tauri, oro shidabahu al ya, oro shidabahu al ya, oro shidabahu al ya. Anisher haktan tauri.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Now, I must say, as far as I know, that was Lindsay's first public performance. And I am so grateful that you said yes to that. And I want to say congratulations to the 4-year-old who was such a good listener and supporting her mummy there. Well done.
You did such a good job.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Lindsay.
you.
And with that, I think we'll head back to the room. Over to you, Fergus. Thank you.
Now, we should also set up a Zoom link to the pop-up Gaeltacht next door because your Irish was perfect. I must say you were getting absolutely perfect pronunciation. So
Very strict.
I'm gonna pass over to your teacher now, who's going to scathe you mercilessly on your. No, I'm only joking. Big smiles here from Éabha McMahon. So were you good to go for a few songs?
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. So can we all give a very warm Séamus Ennis welcome to the wonderful Éabha McMahon.
Thanks so much. And Lindsay, well done, because we were just talking during the week about finding opportunities to sing, and they're getting less and less in life, I think. So this is such a magical thing to be part of. Thanks for having me, the Séamus Ennis Arts Centre, and all the people organising it. Fergus, thank you for asking me. I grew up singing in Coltas Kiltorier and in Monkstown, Balnamanach. Agus fi to go ní canna cosúla seo goléir take le cé leis teomar bháin agus just canna agus is cuma cé euro an tagad just tá sé iontach €1 an a chana, and it's rare now that this happens anymore, and I've moved to the west of Ireland. And I feel like it happens a little bit more there, but when Fergus asked me to be here, I just thought it would be great. And then, the way things sometimes, serendipitous things happen. So my parents were clearing out their attic, and they found my old folder from the Flackhill Naharan days. And I was like, I'm going to do a singing session, so I'm going to bring the folder with me and just sing some of these songs that I haven't done in a long time, which maybe is a terrible idea, I don't know. But, you go and you sing all these songs for jobs and for gigs and for, different things. And sometimes it can be easy to lose sight of where it actually all begins, and that's the story, So I'm going to sing a song might do An Máire Ní Choilm first. This is a song I kind of learned very young. I'm sure a lot of you will know it, so please join in. I know you know it, you sang it last week. And actually, funnily, I was singing it recently at a gig, and my mum's friend said to me afterwards, congratulations. And I was like, on what? And she said, the baby. And I said, I'm not pregnant. And she was like, oh, you are. And apparently during this song, I was holding here, and I found out the next day I am pregnant. So I'm 16 weeks pregnant now, and I have 2 little girls at home. And
yeah.
And
Wait till you find out what triplets.
I know. And this is the song that I sing my little girls to sleep with. So I thought it'd be that's a funny story. That Anyway, it turns out that's how I found out. So we might do a bit of An Máire Ní Choilm to start, and then Winter Fire and Snow, maybe. Yeah. And please sing along, because I know people will know this. Is Casugar Batu Nagareik to and ground Tan Schnachte Gefrasach Faveil na man Da hubui dache Svaveil sao Shoot Hagar Mary Henry Sunia Hauerin Vilish Dort Máire wan Favruach and Chladi Svaveil na tra Maidan wada Moerin Shoot Chago Mary Ní Sunia Shach agus beikolia Moaire vronial smofuerde gard vorna danta svaveil tra Shoot Chago Mary Ní Sundia na
Colleen.
Well, good. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was reading somewhere, it's one of the oldest songs in Europe.
Wow.
Yeah, out on 30 it used to be called, so it's from 30. But
love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Astoria.
Yeah.
So, the next song, Fergus and I actually have sung together for years. We were in a Nuna for years. I joined a Nuna when I was 15, and I think Fergus was shortly after. Like, we were in it when we were babies, basically. And I actually think the first time we properly chatted was at another singing session in the Cobblestone upstairs. Remember, there was like an Nuna group, and we all came together and sang a song and discussed the songs and stuff. And Stag's Head. I'm terrible at And this is a song that we used to do in Nuna, Winter, Fire and Snow. And it's not really winter anymore, but it was feeling pretty wintry when I left Galway today. So we're gonna go for it.
Arno, didn't we have a nice
In winter, fire is beautiful, beautiful like a sun. In winter, snow is beautiful, all of the winter long. And you, little son, come safely home, riding the tail of the wind. May you always come this safely home, in winter, fire and snow. The day gets dark uneasily, darker and darker still, and you are gone to Carnival, and I get that winter chill. And you, little son, come safely home, riding the tail of the wind. May you always come this safely home, in winter, fire and snow. In winter, fire is beautiful, all of the winter long, all of the winter long. While you're here, will we do another one?
Oh, sure. Think about something else I haven't done for 10 years. That's lovely. That's
Yeah.
like memory lane there.
It is,
Yeah.
Sounds
great.
Thanks, and it's lovely to sing with you. And maybe Fergus and I were part of a concert in December and in September, and September before that, the Celtic World Forum, which happened in the Irish Institute of Music and Song. And we sang this song together. Might do Why the Good.
And we had oh lovely.
Oh yeah,
we had Moya, our last month's guest.
Oh, yeah.
We had Moya. You had Moya for the Celtic Forum as well. So
Yeah.
the North County Dublin's standing up strong with
Yeah.
the music representatives here.
Yeah, it was great. We got to all gather together and talk. It had different talks during the day, all about different styles of music in the kind of Celtic music, genre, talking about sean-nós, but also talking about different types of Gaelic music and the Irish language, and different artists that are working in that kind of zone in the music industry right now, and how it's completely changing, and Irish is really coming back. It was, and yeah, and I think it's great that the Irish language is really becoming popular again. Like I've been, trying my best anywhere I can to speak Cúpla Focal. I speak only Irish to my little girls at home. But I think it's great to see young people now taking a real interest in it again, and we really saw that at the Celtic World Forum. So any opportunity to sing a song, and I just think that's why this is a great session, that people can, get up and tell their stories through song. So yeah, enjoy the good.
Absolutely.
No, that's right.
Da mein fein in ardi chuan nagan tlebu tai wadu galvan smeloch nes gefein scanan im fein andona hagas och likiso landu gaso Shemochri tatrom agus brona
Sami nollegus melam chein Imman an dinjas meran chein Gamant tron Mochaman bon imocharlam Agus och ligiso andu gaso Shemochri tatrom agus brona Nachtar shach mishan shalom fein Nach nam gochuli nandu natrei Galvan smeloch nes gefei Scanan im fein andona Hagas och likiso landu gaso Shemochri tatrom agus brona Da amen agam chwitches rover No ganimren antna agus dul go diele shrichin slan agus fein shibos in agus och ligiso landu gaso Shemochri tatrom agus brona
Oh, I don't hear.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
We'll take a wee break after this one.
Yeah, lovely.
I'd love to keep listening to you, but we're going to take a cup of tea break after this.
Lovely.
And we'll be back.
Yeah, brilliant. So I actually am a songwriter myself, and always feels weird to say that, but I do write songs, so I should say that, and it's all about, I think, even with people I teach and stuff, it's trying to keep that part of Ireland and the world alive, that we write new things, about what's going on in the world. And
heartbeats.
Yeah. What do you think?
Notes. Oh yeah, lovely.
Or I could do a different one, and we could do it in the second half.
I'll get my cheat sheet.
Yeah.
I love this song.
Yeah, so I'll tell you a little story while you get your cheat sheet. But basically, I studied human rights in college in Galway and fell in love with Galway. I married a Galway man, then I live there now. But I was really so sure that I was going to work in the human rights field, and I lived in Vietnam and Mongolia for a year and for 3 months, and I came home, and my auntie, who works in that field, kind of said to me, look, what about the music? And I kind of said, well, I always loved the music, but I want to kind of go and do this. This is what I want to do. And she kind of said, look, if you have a voice and you can get up on stage and you can bring that around the world and you can sing to people and you can sing them about the stuff that you believe in, like maybe that's the same as doing human rights in a job sense. So I kind of decided I'd give the music a go for a little while, and I was very lucky to be able to do that, to go and sing some of my own songs. This is one of them anyway, and I won't tell you what it's about, you can take from it what you will, but it's called Heartbeats. And we're going to give it a go in a very acoustic way. So, and the chorus is kind of, you'll get to know it, so feel free to sing along again.
Lovely singing in the room for those on Zoom. Hopefully they get a nice sense for it.
Yeah.
There's a lovely sense of singing in the room. And as I say, we'll take a wee little break after this.
In a world that only I know, it's a place where only I go. There's a child in me you can't see, a light of hope, she's brave and free. It's your voice, your stage, tell the truth about change and unity too. If we stand for peace, we have won. Sing me songs with freedom's drum. And we are just heartbeats of a time. Sing it out like a child. We are one note to the same, living life a precious flame. We are all heartbeats of a time. Sing it out like a child. We are one note to the same, free at last, sing it again. If you go within, are you proud? Do you stand for peace in the crowd? With an open heart, do you see equal people, brave and free? There's a place where only you go. In the days where fear takes its toll, there's a child in you I can see, a light of hope so brave and free. And we are just heartbeats of a time. Sing it out like a child. We're one note to the same. Living life a precious flame. We are all heartbeats of a time. Sing it out like a child. We're one note to the same. Free at last, sing it again.
Yeah, if you want to sing along.
Heartbeats of a time, sing it out like a child. We're one note to the same, living life a precious flame. We are all heartbeats of a time, sing it out like a child. We're one note to the same, free at last, sing it again.
I don't think Éabha needs any accompaniment from me. Her voice is I'm just enjoying it too much beside me here. So we're going to come back. We're going to have more Éabha at the end of the second half. But for now, we're going to take 10 minutes for a cup of tea, and we're going to hear from more people in the room as well. So thank you so much.
Thanks,
We'll take a short
everyone.
break now.
Thanks, Fergus.
Thank you so
Thanks a
much.
million.
the same in English and Irish. They're love, betrayal, murder, people drowning in boats, you know, fishing. You know, that was the life. Yeah.
You ready for a song, are you?
Yeah.
He's well ready.
I am not ready. Hurry up. I want to do some winding with Éabha, okay? Yeah?
If she consents to that.
She does.
Right, folks, we're going to kick off.
Come on, just
We're going to kick off.
Éabha. She better not let
She is spookily on this colleague here. We're on here.
She's running away still. I'll do what Anto.
Come on, just go. Just do it.
Someone wanted to kick off with a song. Your winding partner has ran away from you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You can wind from verse 2. You can engage in the tradition of winding for the international people logging in. It's a very old tradition of winding that Stefan wants to reenact. But I'm going to let you silence the room here with a song. Will you kick us off? You're no one better for the job than Stefan. Just engage to finish.
La braga irius emagin Ec trilgum e curtualenu Ke dekin ac nelligol haram Isborojas eilagans ashnu Via grua bonis gillen on alla Non schnakta mine drum on lay Gosa story nach true lat mochosa Maris lag lubach a doga to me Skaintintus golasach on the tolle Skaintintus gumrishoch mokri Skaintintus gumohula veilata Saliakti giora hil shilemi Stammishetin bronach lefada Demo winter go ahrig mufnu Eg jarka go gerer on the Galin Tane coni I gort wallenu Stachiachin jas glojas and glanam Agus bimaun go huignachlum hain Skajochoch monelli chortam Hjorin pogin jas village gabel Snachomi chalin jas akroch lavlum Sahiokok sachiach am lemi Iska winche or buigos diamonds She nelly tahi gyart lar mochri ach braun an taí nach míon chríanna. Nach njennen gach ní mar is cór. Is misje mei heina vi kjuntach. Nach njakke mei in am fuine chór. O hjorin se clú agus caldir. Sníl gur agam lauert lein is mó. Is go siúl hin seacht riachta na heran. Leis an berle tá í gordúáil lenú. Gurmagi. Here's me winding part now.
Thank you, Stefan. We needed you to rally the troops. We were having too much chats and crack there. I'm sorry that your winding partner ran away from you there. Yeah. You'll have to come back again. You'll have to come back again, Éabha. I'd love to get one more lovely song inspired by, well, not inspired by our last Donegal performer, Moya Brennan, but certainly we were just talking about how we had the Donegal Woman of the Year here last month, and now we're going to have another lovely song, Sean Ní Choilm.
Sean Ní Choilm.
Sean Ní Choilm. Sin níos fearr. Ní Gibrush. Sin loves it.
Anyway, dólam an árán sear ma céad tros go dtí an Gaeltacht fadó. Bhí mé thuas in Aran Mór chun de dún an ngáil. Agus an am sin dálam a lán árán, bhí se go hinnta gur fad. Agus scéil go náthach é marall ar fearr atá ingrá le ban, agus níl sim eici ar bith. Agus an fearr brónach caitheann sé an airgid a bhfuil aige chun brógaí a ceannach, agus caitheann sé an airgid sin ar an óil. Go ná scéil. Anyway, Dairí mér maidin ag haring don ní mór. Ag dílas ag ceannig mar a rinne mo glíní Rome. Dul hart ar an malach is híimiise sias a gól. Sleichiúan Ní Choilm a capmise luach na mróg. A hiúan Ní Choilm an miste lat mé vetín. Ma vrons ma villa mas mistelum tu veikil. Bronte agus milte skille cool de chin. A cead a begiris go daga sí leif kun cín. A hiúan Ní Choilm tú bun agus bar muscéil. Bhná na crinne go dog sin bar a lei. Le gile le finne le maishes le gá rin scéif. Snach mise trúire veg scara a máireach lei. Sinna bhfuil.
Lovely. Arash Gadi on Zoomiverse, I think, would be lovely. Donal?
Thank you very much. Good. Gomagov. That was beautiful. Great singing there, Sean Ní Choilm. We're now going to go to, I believe David is in Austin, Texas. So I'm going to ask him to unmute, and then we'll come back and maybe I'll give a wee song before we go back to the room as well. So just while we're getting David up, hopefully you can get unmuted. Are you all right there, David? How's it going?
It's going well, thank you.
Good man. All right, take it away.
I don't write songs, but I do create them by matching my favorite old poems with my favorite old tunes. And this is my setting of Mr. Yeats' well-known The Fiddler of Dooney to the old tune of The South Wind. When I play on my fiddle in Dooney, folk dance like a wave of the sea. My brother is priest in Kilvarnet, my cousin in Mockrobuie. I passed my brother and cousin, they read in their books of prayer. I read in my book of songs that I bought at the Sligo Fair. Now when we come at the end of time to Peter's sitting in state, he will smile on the three old spirits, but call me first through the gate. For the good are always the merry, save by an evil chance, and the merry love the fiddle, and the merry love to dance. And when the folk there spy me, they will all come up to me, with here is the fiddler of Dooney, and dance like a wave of the sea. And when the folk there spy me, they will all come up to me, with here is the fiddler of Dooney, and dance like a wave of the sea.
Wonderful. Thanks a million. That was fantastic. Really enjoyed that, David. And I've just shared the poem in the chat there for anybody on Zoom who wants to have a read of Yeats' words. So thank you, David. So I'll take it away now with a wee song. It's Loch Earn Shore. So hope you enjoy it. Sing along. I won't be able to hear you, but sure, go for it anyway. One morning as I went fowling bright Phoebus adorned the plain, it was down by the shores of Loch Earn I met with this wonderful dame. Her voice was so sweet and so pleasing, her beautiful note she did sing. The innocent fowl of the forest their love unto her they did bring. It being the first time I met her, my heart it did leap with surprise. I thought she could be no mortal, but an angel that fell from the sky. Her hair it hung down in gold tresses, her skin was as white as the snow, her lips were as red as the roses that bloom upon Loch Earn. When I heard that your love was eloping, these words unto her I did say, oh, take me to your habitation, for Cupid has led me astray. Forever I'll keep the commandments. They say that it is the best plan. Fair maids who do yield to men's pleasures, the scriptures do say they are wrong. Oh, Mary, don't accuse me of weakness, for treachery I do disown. I would make you a lady of splendor, if with me this night you'd come home. Oh, had I the lamp of great Aladdin, his rings and his genie, what's more, I would part with them all for to gain you, and live upon the Herne shore.
Amazing. Amazing stuff. I'm glad I twisted your arm, Donal, because that was really special. And then before that, I felt like I was on a boat for David's piece. David's piece just before Donal was really evocative. Well done, both of you. In fact, just before I'm going to ask Éabha to sing a few songs, I'm just going to drag across onto the big screen here so all our regulars here can see who's online, just to have a big wave and hello to these lovely folk. It's good to see Cormac there as well. Lindsay, who did a lovely song with a very supportive daughter beside her. David, who transported us to a boat. Niall on sound, pretending he's having a night off. So yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody. Before I'll let the professionals take over again. I just want to thank everyone for contributing such wonderful songs. And I'm going to ask Éabha, would you sing us a song? And we might talk about the Celtic World Forum after that, just briefly.
Yeah.
But would you take us away?
Yeah,
with a song?
lovely. This has been so gorgeous. Like, actually, thank you all so much, and thanks for singing, everyone that sung. And you're encouraging me to sing songs I haven't done in ages, which is so unlike me. Like, normally I'm like, must be, like, even with Fergus, I was like, and how long it'll be, and then I'll just, what will be the accompaniment? And then it's great to just actually sing the songs that I found in that folder. I thought I'd bring this folder and not sing anything from it, because the control would take over, and I'd be like, no. So I am going to sing a few songs from this, meaning they won't be perfect because I sang them last when I was probably 15. So, but this one some of you will know. I had an amazing teacher. I went to school in Scullercawn, and bhí múintear ionach agam Máire Ní Choilm, beidir go bhfuil agah arthaí. Agus bhí si just go hiintach lom, bhí si just ionach ar fád, agus dúirt si le mháim le tá go all in ige Éabha, agus tá si an canna, so caiith tú é sinna, caiith tú rud ag an dhéanamh le sin, agus dúirt mháim like, well, cad dhéanann tú, is post í, agus dúirt si like, tá mé sásta Íabhúna, treis na scoile, agus níor thóg si aon airgid ar curb, agus bhí mháim mí compórtach le sin, bhí si like, no, it's wrong, agus dúirt si no, seo an slí is féidir lom rud ag an hort a ras, mar bhí múinteoirí agam a rinne é sin comá. Agus so, gach cédaíon rinnemar customer airán na chéile, agus an sin ar an mórt chu mé chuig cótas ceoltóirí éireann na baile na manach agus conmuid le chéile. So seo éireann agus I'd say ba aithne a go bhar an éireann seo brídeog ní bháileach an seo é an céad éireann a cas Máire Ní Choilm lom. So yeah, I didn't tell her about this tonight because I didn't know what it would be like. But anyway, Minter Iontachi agus Dina Iontachi come. So if you know it, just Conlum me or Coslam me. Is every dog me well studag mochri greche. Skarduar in jahan wash, tri tartalar mori, panicate of fanning ra, leda Eden unira, skadog to by bray heart, edit or yalmos fish, Neil near be esalye, non yala chuskanandale, nobla buana norne, vise faser andrien. O should marvis morese, nistral shile brehart, belin mialana heilerta, na narna riv clean. Is buchel das ook mee, dat rielchan of osu. Snibuan neuad bio mee, more vai mee movian. Ach, ich leis a story. Genreie spiromse, kjander naden dona, voirin dromsliu. Is tarshachas is brona, achahim shandona. Mohata imoern, smegos nil gotrom, smegor gerne beire, hamiam mograse gaulan, is an ishak fadala puesta. Iskani velium. It's funny, I brought the lyrics because I was like, I'm not going to, but then it's like you get transported being 12 again. Wild. And the flag kill, for anyone who's like attended and watched it, like the most terrifying thing in the world. As in, like, I remember saying to my mum and dad, like, it was the most nervous I could ever be for singing because it was such a small room, and oftentimes it would literally just be the adjudicator, you and your mum and dad, like watching you, you know, and the other people competing. But again, I think it's so important that we keep things like the Fleadh Cheoil and Oireachtas na hÉireann alive, and I think it's equally so important that people from Baile Clia attend and take part and compete. And it's amazing teachers like Moya Ní Choilm And I was also very lucky to have been taught by Séamus Mac Mathúna, late Séamus Mac Mathúna, who kind of took me under his wing after giving me second place in Flaciol na hÉireann. And he said, you know, I'll teach you for a while and hopefully we'll get to that first place, but your blás needs to shape up, you know. And he said, you might be a Ballioclia girl, but you don't need to sound like one when you sing, you know. And he was brilliant. And his daughter Íde Mac Mathúna, and then Roisin Chambers was also a teacher in Comhaltas Ceoltóirí Éireann. And what I love about that is that people just gave their time, you know, to young children who were literally just interested in singing sean-nós. And so anyway, that's a rant, but I think it's just so important that we keep that, you know, alive and going. I sound like when I was chatting, do you want an Irish one or an English one? I used to say around the kitchen table, would you like an Irish one or would you like another English one? I know that you had said you're trying to learn new songs and new ballads and stuff like that. So there's a wonderful Jimmy McCarthy song. I don't know if you know Jimmy McCarthy songs, but yeah, we probably do. Everybody knows some kind. But I love this song, Bright Blue Rose, and I wrote a little verse of Gaeilge, and I wrote to Jimmy when I was about 17, asking him, could I sing this verse in my school concert? And he wrote back and he said, yes, for the school concert, but if you go singing it at other places, you have to let me know, you know. So I sang it for the school concert. So I'm going to, hopefully it's okay that I sing it tonight, but I just want to put it out there that I wrote this little verse. It's nothing serious, but it's just, as a 17-year-old, this is what this song evoked to me. So we'll do Bright Blue Rose. I skimmed across black water without once submerging on to the banks of an urban morning. That hunger is the first light, much, much more than the mountains ever do. And she, like a ghost beside me, goes down with the ease of a dolphin and emerges unlearned, unshaped, unharmed. For she's a perfect creature, natural in every feature, and I'm the geek with the alchemist stone. For all of you who must discover, for all who seek to understand, for having left the path of others, you'll find a very special hand. And it is a holy thing, and it is a precious time, and it is the only way. Forget-me-nots among the snow, it's always been, and so it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. Isbaim me goni ingralat, Isbaim me goni inakalat, Snabietu ignach nolat heim. Forget-me-nots amongst the snow, it's always been, and so it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. One bright blue rose outlives all those, 2,000 years and still it grows, to ponder his death and his life eternally.
I love this mix of songs tonight. It's really, really, really special. I just want to do a quick shout out to say that Éabha's putting on another World Forum, another Celtic World Forum. This time closer to home because you're having your third child. Congratulations again on finding out that you're expecting. I think you manifested with all these with these amazing projects and songs that you're doing. But certainly between October 21st and 23rd, you're going to be near to home in Dalkey.
In Dalkey, yeah, Fitzpatrick's castle, and basically. The Celtic World Forum is bringing together loads of different artists from Irish music, Celtic music, and by day we do talks on all different really interesting talks on Irish language, Irish mythology, the instruments of Irish music. We had Séamus and Íde last time talking about blood harmony and being from the Gaeltacht as opposed to maybe somebody like me who grows up in Dalkey with an Irish speaking mother who didn't let us speak any English at home and went my whole school and did my degree in Irish and everything. But our worlds were so different. But and we talk about that in the Celtic World Forum, and then at night time we put on a concert each night, showcasing different styles of it and how it's fusion music now and world music is all so connected. And so I'd love anybody who's watching, or I know there's some people online that are actually already coming, and it's great to do stuff like this to reach other people who might be interested. So did I say 21st to the 23rd? It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in Dalkey and Fitzpatrick's, and it'll all be available on CelticWorldForum.com.
That's what I was going to say.
Phew, I said it all.
You got it. CelticWorldForum.com. You can get tickets over there, so that should be lovely. Sometimes this session feels like the best kept secret in North County Dublin, and everyone says, I can't believe the quality of the amazing guests that we have like Éabha, but we don't want it to be this secret, so please spread the word. It's the 20th again next month. It's a lovely run of clean dates, and it's during the Easter break next month. So we have Eva Carroll booked, and we're going to really try and get the word out. So anyone you want to tell, it's going to be a lovely one next month as well. After that, in April, we have a duet. We have Graham Dunn, and of course his partner, as a duet here. So I was just laughing because we did Winter, Fire and Snow earlier, and that's it's arranged by Brendan Graham. And I recently, with baby brain, staying up late with my beautiful new family, I recently on stage said that Graham Dunn arranged Winter, Fire and Snow, because I was emailing excitedly saying getting the singers lined up for these amazing sessions. So I was emailing this great guitarist to come in 2 months' time and to have our session in April. And so his name was on my mind. I said, of course, Graham Dunn wrote the music for Winter, Fire and Snow. So there you go, Graham. There's one for free for you. But we'll remind you again at the very end of the wonderful acts coming up, and please spread the word. But to take us away with a couple of more songs, if you would. Yeah. Can we have one more warm round of applause for Éabha McMahon?
Thanks so much. This is a song that actually I learned later on then, and some of you will know it. It's Saibh Ní Brennan. Do you know Saibh Ní Brennan? You'll know the chorus anywhere. If you don't know the chorus, you'll know it after the first chorus, because it is really catchy. Yeah, my daughter goes along, she's 2, and she's like, oh, row, and so it must be really catchy because she's 2. So, do sing along if you know it. Ní Brennan ach bailin is gaze gadelu chuní. Oro how Ní Brennan turn the love in Ellis Millam. A masher bador magaura galivad lochen Ní voits Ní hokin en adika. Oro how Ní Brennan a chush is a story in Ellis Millam. A masher bador magajon ik lachet na reinchit en chorsh is toch in a wanden she dora house a Ní Brennan a chush is a story in Ellis Millam. Ní falach I gaul sao Ní Brennan la shachut in down kan gaul kan winkele oro how Ní Brennan a chush is a story in Ellis Millam. A farmer him out me tau farum the vasos it is like a gachon on me.
Óró hána brenneile a chuis is stóí néil is similom. Óró house a hána brenneile a chuis is stóí néil is similom. Óró house a hána brenneile a chuis is stóí néil is similom. You!
Hey, Máire.
Thanks so much. There's two versions of that chorus, so I was trying.
Yeah.
I like your one better. Thanks so much. And would you like one more, maybe?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
or two
Yeah.
if you would. Yeah.
The song that I absolutely love, and it was my granddad's favourite song, and I used to just sing it to him all the time. And I never, do you know those songs when you're growing up and you don't really even know that it's a song that other people know because it's just a song your granddad loves, or like, and then I went on singing in Celtic Woman, and they were like, oh, would you sing a song called I Love Hope? And I was like, I thought they meant I love hope, So I was like, oh, I don't know that one. No, I don't know that one. So I'd always called it Ellis Island, And there was a great story of I don't know why my granddad loved it, because actually the story is kind of funny, and it's not funny for the right reasons for him. But my granny, her first love of her life was this man, and he basically was the love of her life. She still talks about him, Charlie, and. He went away to the States and he told her, look, I will write you letters and I'll be back for you and I'm coming back. So you just hang on there in Dublin and I am coming back and we're going to go and live together, So he went overseas and she told everybody about this Charlie guy. I mean, he's still, everyone in our family knows everything about him. And he wrote a few letters and she was smitten, and then one day the letters stopped. So she always had this imagination of whatever happened to Charlie, did he end up going to Ellis Island? And anyway, then this song Ellis Island has always been really important in our family, even though I don't know why my granddad liked it, because the next person she met was my granddad. But anyway, when I was in Celtic Woman, this was the song I was told I was singing, was I Love Hope. So then I realised it was Ellis Island. And then I was like, this is the opportunity. We're going to find Charlie. We're going to find him. I'm going to sing this in every state pretty much in America. And I'm going to say it every night is Charlie. And I gave his surname. I gave where he was originally from. I literally was like, I think he's got a cousin in Massachusetts, everything. To the point that an American TV channel came on and were like, this is really interesting. We can find this guy. Yeah. So anyway, my granny was like, oh, and my granddad sadly had passed actually as I joined Celtic Woman, he passed away. So my granny was like, we're actually finally going to find this man. It's literally going to get national coverage. So I said it on stage every single night, including in Red Rocks, Colorado. Anyway, the closest we found was a third cousin of Charlie.
Oh, well.
We never found out where he went. But that's why I love this song, Ellis Island. And it's a good story, isn't it? I can't believe we didn't find him, or through Ancestry.com. I was like, someone must know. And then, that's what everyone said. They're like, someone knows where he is and he doesn't want to be found, So anyway, exactly. Where is this man? We went and anyway, and it was all over PBS, and I was like, I feel like Charlie would watch PBS. I feel like that's the kind of, Anyway, we've had great fun thinking about where this man could end up, but one of the thoughts was that maybe he went to Ellis Island. So
he just got scared. This reputation that he's built up over 40 years.
Yeah, this crazy woman in Celtic Woman going around like, where are you? Anyway.
On the first day of January 1892, they opened Ellis Island and they let the people through. And the first to cross the threshold of that Isle of Hope and Tears was Annie Moore from Ireland, who was all of 15 years. Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears. But it's not the isle you've left behind. That Isle of Hunger, Isle of Pain, Isle you'll never see again. But the Isle of Home is always on your mind. In her little bag she carried all her past and history, and her dreams for the future in the land of liberty. And courage is the passport when your old world disappears. But there's no future in the past when you're 15 years. Isle of hope, Isle of tears, Isle of freedom, Isle of fears. But it's not the isle you've left behind. That isle of hunger, isle of pain, isle you'll never see again. But the isle of home is always on your mind. When they closed down Ellis Island in 1943, 17 million people had come there for sanctuary. And in springtime when I came here and I stepped down off its piers, I thought of how it must have been when you're 15 years. Isle of hope, Isle of tears, Isle of freedom, Isle of fears. But it's not the isle you've left behind. That isle of hunger, Isle of pain, isle you'll never see again. But the isle of home is always on your mind. The isle of home is always on your mind.
Beautiful.
Will we do the parting glass together? I'd love everyone to sing it.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I heard about that song.
Say goodnight to our Zoomers. Thank you everybody for jumping in. As I said, the 20th of next month, the 20th of March, we have Eva Carroll. If you want to get warmed up for that, on Friday, the 7th of March, I'm going to be doing a gig here myself in this room, and hopefully we'll fill it up because it's also something that's very, very special and close to our hearts. It's Session Palestinic. Sessions Palestinic, and we did it first for Culture Night Dublin and had an amazing response. And we have 3 amazing Palestinian artists, Tabla, Arabic singer, and the Oud, and they just make a great sound together. And then we've 4 amazing Irish artists, 3 amazing Irish artists and myself as a quartet. So it's going to be a 7-part group, and it's going to be fantastic here on the 7th of March. Session Palestinic, so you can check that out on Séamus Ennis's website, seamusennis.com, and also the Séamus Ennis Arts Centre.com, I should say. Of course, CelticWorldForum.com is where you can get your tickets for your next wonderful gig. And good night, everybody. We're going to sing you off, and hopefully everyone will join in with a little bit of Parting Glass, led by our wonderful guest singer.
Will you actually sing this with me? I really would love that if we do one song where we all sing together. Would this be a good one to do, or is there another one that we could do together?
This is the one.
Okay.
Great. One more round of applause, and good night, everybody. See you next month.
Thank you all. Thanks for having me. Okay. Of all the money e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me
the parting glass. Good night and a joy be with you all. There is a fair maid in this town. She is sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that ever I've known, they wish me one more day to stay. But since it fell unto my lot that I should rise while you should not, and so I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and a joy be with you all. Eabha. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So again,